Scorpio, hello, welcome to your reading for this October solar eclipse. What is going on, Scorpio? He seemed to feel disappointed, deceived, stabbed in the back, unhappy about the way things are moving. We have the Ten of Swords, the Chariot, and the Ten of Cups. Unhappy about the way things are moving in your life. Your happiness seems to be affected. Some of you may deal with police. Some of you may worry about prison. I mean, I don't know what on earth is going on. Some of you may feel something is too slow, moving too slow for you. You're definitely not a happy chappy. Here with the Knight of Pentacles, things seem to be too slow. However, for others, it could be that you're building towards a new project, foundation. You work on a new project that has that takes time, but has a lot of success once completed. And you have here the Six of Wands, the Eight of Swords, and the Three of Wands. So if you complete that project, or you may have a new job opportunity as well, and if that goes well for you, there will be big success. You overcome difficulties. Your reputation is going to be also very positively affected for some of you. For some of you, you're worried about your reputation, you're worried about your happiness, you're worried about your freedom. You don't seem to have a lot of good expectations. Some of you seem to be thinking they are going to be alone, end up alone. With this a lot of Virgo energy, a lot of solitude energy as well. Some of you may have decided or think you're going to end up alone, or decided that you don't want to be in a relationship. Well, if that's the case, I got news for you. You are actually going to be in a relationship. And we'll get to that later. Some of you are questioning something to do with a solicitor, perhaps, or an older woman, or an air sign woman. Air sign would be Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, or with a widower. That's for some. Or some may be thinking about a woman and wondering whether she's going to become a widower. Some of you are thinking about something from your past when you were a child. And some of you might have dealt with police, maybe as youth, or some, if your parents, maybe worry about your children and maybe worried about things. I mean, that screams PDD thing. Is not that obviously doesn't apply to everyone in the same way, but one of the case scenarios could be that, so you got to, if you are parents, watch out for your children. If you're adults, make sure you, and have children around or work with children, make sure you always behave in an appropriate way, or a way that cannot be interpreted in the wrong way, if that makes sense. Some of you may be dealing with somebody younger than you. Yeah, that's a possibility. And it's like nothing, because obviously, because it's a collective reading, it won't apply the same way to everyone. The same energy will take different, will create different circumstances for each individual. I'm just giving you the idea of potential occurrences. I asked for clarifiers, and that's why I was saying that something screams PDD type of situation. We've got sadness, loss, love, baby, fortune. So a way of putting it is somebody is upset because they lost, because of a situation that an inappropriate situation to do with children. Some of you might have not necessarily be suspected of being a perpetrator, but some of you might have been victims of something in your childhood, if that makes sense, or might have witnessed something when you were young, whether you're aware or not. However, we did get healing here with Judgment and the Queen of Cups, which is your energy. So some of you still have some healing to do, and once you do that, you will have a lot of success and will be in a relationship as well with this Four of Wands here, 11 as well. So big changes that you're not aware of are happening. Healing, you are aware of the healing that you need to do, so that is fine. Some of you may be dealing, as I said, with Virgo, some of you with other water signs like yourselves, now Scorpio or Cancer, Pisces, fire signs. I think I did mention here, air signs and fire signs with the Sun and the Ace of Wands. So pretty much every element. Let me know in comments. It'll be interesting to know how this applies in your situation. Yeah, it's quite, for some it's heavy energy, but there is light at the end of the tunnel, I want to say, to be fair, because we have a lot of good cards here as well. We have the Ten of Cups, we have the Sun, the best card in the deck, as everyone will say. We have the Fortune here as well. Some of you may be upset about your fortune as a child, inheritance, something like that, something that you think belongs to you, you're entitled to, and some of you may actually, for others, could be that it's not inheritance, it's love from your parents. Some of you might have not felt loved enough by your parents, or now you think, you didn't realize at the time, but now thinking back, you feel that way. But yeah, you seem to have been slowed down, so have had some obstacles in your way in what you wanted to achieve, but we still have the Chariot here. So in terms of work projects, it looks good. In terms of personal happiness, it looks good as well, because you're going to heal and do the healing that is needed. So in that sense, it's good. I would say you're also, as a child, quite fortunate person. You have good fortune here. Obviously, sometimes it's not that obvious. Sometimes blessings come in disguise, so you have to look at the positive side of things. You're questioning a relationship here. Again, Gemini energy or air energy. But mainly Gemini, but this one can be any air. So you're questioning something in connection with this, perhaps, as I said, solicitor, lawyer, teacher, older woman, widower, whatever. Some of you might have actually decided you don't want to have children for whatever reason, and that sort of makes you a bit sad, although it is your decision. Yeah, some of you, as I said, may be dealing with other water sign and you're not happy about that situation with that person. But another clarifier that I got here is l'Alliance retournée in reverse, which is not a bad card. Don't think it doesn't work the same as the tarot just because it's upside down. It actually means that some of you may have some papers to sign, a contract coming up as well. And it can also be a marriage contract. For some of you, I get rebirth, probably going through this healing and overcoming this disappointment, whatever it was. You're leaving it behind, you're healing, and you're moving toward your happiness. For some of you, there is a possibility of association with somebody or moving house. Be careful with the health of your what's the genitals, practically. I can't think of another word just now. Or the blood, your blood circulation. Pay attention, make sure everything is okay. And some businesses are being put in order, things are getting put in order. So although you got the sorry about that, Scorpio, just got called that I had to take. So although we see here at the bottom of the deck the Four of Cups, so you're very discontent with the situation in the half, so to say, and seems to be, again, we get the Ace of Pentacles, which is about a lump sum of money, different to your regular income. So an pay increase or an inheritance, as I was saying earlier. Yeah, there you go. They all align as usually. The energy aligns. Although you have all that there, actually, as you heal yourself, for some of you, or a situation with somebody from the water sign, your finances will be fine. So I don't think you need to worry about money. I don't think you need to worry about love life and commitment. It's all coming. Obviously, if that is something that you believe, and first and foremost that you want, and then that you believe it's possible, because if you're blocking it, you know, this is particular message is not for you. But if, as I said, you're worried about work, new project, work opportunity, that is good. Family life, relationship, committed relationship, that is good as well. For the future, you can be happy in a committed relationship if that's what you want. If you have to go through separations and you worry and you feel restricted, there are ways of doing things. You're not going to have I don't feel you're going to lose anything that is yours. If you lose something, then it wasn't yours, or it wasn't for you. But what is yours, and you're not going to lose if that's what you're worried about. Yeah. So it's heavy, but not heavy. I don't know how to say. So there are some endings, but positive beginnings, practically, I suppose, is what is trying to say to us. Scorpio, it's actually one very good reading here with in terms of predictions of the future. So the situation may be very difficult now, but the outcome is going to be positive based on, as I said, what you want, what you envisage, what you hope for, and what you believe, and what is yours. So I hope this helps, makes sense, and it helps, Scorpio. So yeah, see you next time. Until then, be loved and be happy.